Hey Scentsy fans, it's Sarah from Scentsy with Sarah Lynn. I am bringing you my What's Warming video for the week of November 3rd. I have a lot of stuff to go through. I was obviously just in a crazy melting mood. Really no rhyme or reason to any of this. So I think I have it kind of sort of organized by room here. So let's get started with the bathroom. I have absolutely fell in love with Scentsy's cashmere. I believe I bought this at the clearance sale and then it sold out during the flash sale. On first sniff, really wasn't crazy about it. I had never tried it, but if there's ever a good price on something as a Scentsy consultant, I usually just go through and pick an array of things if I have a bunch of vendor events coming up. So I read the scent description and I thought, well, even if I don't like it, I know that customers will appreciate this at a vendor event. When it first came in, I thought it smelled like shampoo. Kept smelling it and couldn't decide whether or not I liked it. So I kept one bar for myself and put the rest of them in my Scentsy stockpile for upcoming Christmas shows. I've absolutely fell in love with this, and I've since taken them out of that box and put them in my own personal Scentsy hoard. It's beautiful. It does kind of smell like shampoo on cold, but when this is warming, it is a top performer. It is very like light perfumey scent, very delicate, feminine. I love it, and it lasts for days and days and days and days. So I was alternating in the bathroom between cashmere and Scentsy's bergamot and solar driftwood. So this fragrance used to be in our groom collection. We no longer have that. But back in the spring, they took a bunch of those fragrances and turned them into, instead of body, home fragrance. And they did that in the form of our spring bricks. I had just signed on to be a consultant that month, I believe, so I missed the bricks because I came in at the end of the month. These did, however, recently go on the clearance tab of our website. So for $25 Canadian, you could grab a brick. Regular price, I think they're $32.50. And I wasn't really all that familiar with the fragrances, so of course I went through my testers. They had 4 available. It was peach and white amber, which is now sold out. They had bergamot and solar driftwood, which is still available. Persian lime and sandalwood is still available, as well as citrus rosemary, still available. I am seriously thinking of putting a citrus rosemary on my next order because I love that tester. If you like zesty, refreshing, really clean home fragrances, I think you would love citrus rosemary. And for $25, this is almost a pound of wax. I just started this week, and don't be fooled, I didn't go through all of it. My mom loves it as well. She was like, what is that? She had never seen a brick before. So I showed her, and I gave her 3 cubes. I have gone through 2. And with one of these cubes, I cut a cube, depending on my warmer, I can cut one of these into 4 pieces. This is a lighter fragrance, but it's a consistent performer. If you love unisex, really refreshing, clean, like just almost like sexy man just got out of the shower, or like ocean fragrances, I don't know. This one is awesome. It makes a great any room bar. To be honest, I was warming it in various parts of the house this week, but I love it as a bathroom bar. And it was nice to switch it up between the cashmere and this one. If you want to place a Scentsy order, check out the clearance tab. I highly suggest this. And as of November 1st, our holiday bricks are back, baby. I will be uploading a video in regards to that, as well as I will have the link below for my website and the holiday bricks and the clearance tab for these spring bricks. Get them while you can. $25. Amazing. As well as I'm going to have a scent scores video on this because in September they put this in our regular lineup in the Darling and Dashing category. It's phenomenal. So that's what was going on in the bathroom this week. In the laundry room, as always, you know it, I love my clothesline. Clothesline is a top performer. 1 cube lasts me for 4, 5, 6 days. Usually I get sick of the fragrance before the fragrance actually wears out. So I can never say enough about this. I love it. I also tried Sensational's Egyptian Cotton in there. If you've seen this Wednesday's episode of Wax Wars, I did Sensational's Egyptian Cotton versus Scentsy Satin Sheets. This one is a top performer. It's not a dupe of Scentsy's Satin Sheets, but the base notes are vanilla and sandalwood. It does have florals and a little bit of fruit in it, kind of like Clothesline, so maybe that's what makes it such a top performer. I did not like this when it was competing with other odors, whereas Clothesline covers other odors. This kind of mingled with the cat box odor and it wasn't pleasant. So I will not use this in that room again. Perhaps in the bathroom and bedroom, fine, but it won't be warming in the laundry room again anytime soon. So in the kidlets room, in Ella's room, the baby, we have been warming Luna. This one's phenomenal. People either love or hate this fragrance. I actually have a customer who only orders Luna. Much like for several years, all I ordered was coconut and lemongrass. This is my customer's coconut lemongrass. She loves Luna. Even when the fall and winter catalog came out in September, I called her and said, I've got the new fall and winter catalog. I'll drop one by while I'm in town. And she was like, oh, no need. Just put in my monthly order for 6 Luna bars. You don't want to see what else is available? No, she loves this that much. And hey, each their own. And I totally understand because I was there. Luna is a light fragrance. I don't know, some people like either love this or hate this. She thinks it's excellent, works amazing in her home and for her nose. I like it for Ella's room. Her room is the master bedroom in this house. I don't know the square footage offhand, but it's by no means a small room. As long as her ceiling fan isn't on, I find this performs quite well up there. Probably lasts 2 days max though. And you have to really like jasmine to get down with this one. I'm not usually like a floral perfumey fan or anything super girly. Holy, this one's stuck in there. But I do enjoy this one. So that's what's been going on in Ella's room. Tatum, my oldest, my 17-year-old, she absolutely loves fall fragrances or gourmand fragrances year-round. She really likes rich, heavy scents. She's been warming Scentsy's Falling Leaves. This one's been retired. It came back as a Bring Back My Bar in 2015. We got our hands on a whole bunch of them in the July summer flash sale. I believe the price on these were like $3.40 Canadian. Falling Leaves is the perfect fall scent. If I had to choose between Painted Leaves or Scentsy's Falling Leaves, I would absolutely choose this one as a fall home fragrance. Painted Leaves is so intense, and it's like every single wood you can imagine, and super duper strong. I do like it after the first 12 hours once it mellows out a little bit. Whereas Falling Leaves, it's beautiful right from the start. It's woodsy, but it also has a touch of like clove and cinnamon in it. It's beautiful. Tatum will continue to probably warm this year round till whenever we run out. In Gracie's room, who is my fun, fruity, she likes candy, sugary stuff all the time. She has been warming Sensational's Cupcake. My very first episode of Wax Wars featured Sensational's Cupcake versus Scentsy's Happy Birthday. She loves them both. I've never really asked her which one her preference is, but she really likes this fragrance up in her room. Oh, what else was she warming this week? Scentsy's Cotton Candy Cookie. I believe I got her that one on either the clearance sale at the beginning of October or even at the flash sale. I can't remember. No, it was at the clearance sale. It is now sold out as well. So she's kind of been alternating between both of those fun confectionery, bakery, sugary scents. She loves them. So the next one that I have been warming is my room. No surprise, Hendrix, as always. Because this is such a sexy, well, I guess it is kind of masculine. I think it can be unisex because I'm a girl, but I've been alternating between this and Sensational's Dazzling Sky. Dazzling Sky is one of their duos, so it's Sky Lantern on one side and Amethyst Sky on the other. I have no idea what the scent notes are. But this one is really nice. It doesn't last very long, but it's really pretty. Perfumey, but light. I really like this, so I've been alternating these two in my bedroom. As for the main part of the house, I came across a terrific discovery. So I have been wanting a candle crock for some time. Unfortunately, I can't for the life of me find one. I found something that kind of resembles a candle crock, but it's like an overhead light lamp that just warms the top of the wax. I'm really hoping a reputable company comes out with one soon. But I did discover that Scentsy's Make a Scene Warmer, which is still decorated for fall, is the perfect size for a Bath and Body Works candle to go on top, and it does melt the fragrance from the bottom up. Keep in mind, it's only, I think this one is 13 watt element warmer. Yeah, this one is a 13 watt. Let's just triple check. Yeah, 13 watt. It will liquefy this. So what I've been doing is melting this wax and turning my candle wax into little melting cubes. I turned a bunch of Mary Cookie, Scentsy's, or not Scentsy, Bath and Body Works, Lilac and something, as well as one of their cranberry candles into melts. So that's amazing. It makes my job a heck of a lot easier than having to chunk this and then put it in a dish and then melt it. If I could just melt it in this candle, pour it into my little containers, let it harden and pop them out, store them for later. So yeah, that was a great discovery. So I made a bunch of those melts. I haven't actually been melting them yet, but I've been working on getting through some of my candle collection because literally it's been sitting around collecting dust. I don't know that those little melts will work given the amount of time that it's been with these candles just sitting around going stale. I have no idea, but hey, it's worth a try versus just letting them go to waste. So in the remainder of the house, I have also warmed Sensational's Apple Wood. I love this. It's not at all a dupe of Scentsy's Apple S'mores, even though they both have apple and wood in them. It is still really nice. I love the fragrance. It just doesn't last very long, like maybe 6 hours for a cube. It is nice, and I'd say worth $3.48 Canadian or $2 American. Try it. Give it a sniff. The other thing I've been warming in the main part of the house is Scentsy's Apple Butter Frosting. It has been so long. I don't know why I haven't been warming more of this. Oh, I love this. And I'm down to 3 cubes. I'm going to have to check my Scentsy stockpile or put some more on my next order because this is delicious. I would be okay if they I'd be okay if they put it down to like 4 or 5 cents. I would be. And this would have to be one of them. Maybe not 4 or 5. Maybe I should make a top 10 list. I'm all of a sudden building up a heck of a lot of favorites. Last but not least, I have been warming Scentsy's Southern Evening in the main living space of our house. I do not have the scent notes on me for this one. This one, and I don't think the scent notes do it any justice anyways. I love this. It is currently retired. I'm really hoping and quite confident that Scentsy will bring it back in the spring and summer catalog because it's such a top seller. They'd be crazy not to. My customers could not get enough of this. To me, it's very masculine, I think. Oh, it's so good. And it's a top performer. I was enjoying this so much in the house that I wanted it in the car bar. So I got this rockin' in my car as well and was melting this in the house. It smelled fantastic. As you can see, I put the date that I put this in the car because I have started to film scent scores for our car bars. That is also coming up this week. Not featuring Southern Evening, but featuring a different car bar. Make sure you watch for that video. So that's it, folks. It's just been kind of all over the map. Not really sure what I was in the mood for. Oh, and Halloween. I warmed apple s'mores, which is always going to be a favorite, with Mandarin Toffee Treat, made for the perfect scents for Halloween. My house just, it was beautiful. We had it all decorated. We had our costumes, the Scentsy going. Oh, it was perfect. I will continue to warm apple s'mores probably forever as long as I can get my hands on it. Mandarin Toffee Treat, however, I'm kind of over it. I think in total we went through 2 bars. It was September's scent of the month. Not that I don't like it. It is a great fragrance, but it's just one of those things that you have to be in the mood for. And to me, it's very Halloween. Halloween is over now, so on to something new. I probably wouldn't repurchase that one or warm it again this year. But hey, if it's still around again next Halloween, I might check it out. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell above to be sure that you don't miss any of my future content. I've got lots of exciting Wax Wars episodes as well as scent scores coming up, and I have a huge delivery of vendor wax coming my way. I am so excited. This month, I'm going to need to put an addition on the house for the amount of wax that I have. Tons and tons and tons of different companies, and we're going to see how Scentsy stands up to each and every one of them. So I hope you stick around. Thanks for watching. Bye.